That's right. I wanted to start this thing and not have whatchamacallit for once, but whatever. What's up, folks? It's your boy MMG Smurf here, coming to you live. Yes, that's right. I have my face on screen nice and early, no long countdown for those that don't like that. Today we're about to play some Gods Unchained, which is a free-to-play NFT game. What? A free-to-play NFT game? What does that even mean? That shouldn't even go in the same sentence. I'm speaking like some idiot. No, this is a game where you can earn NFTs for free by playing a game. Those NFTs are utilized as cards in the game. So what? They have more utility beyond a JPEG. Oh my goodness. This is not the only situation where NFTs are being used like this. NFTs actually have a ton of different utility. It's really down to the creator of those NFTs. And if you are somebody who's caught up in the idea of just buying an NFT that is a JPEG, or that's the only thing that you focused on, that's kind of your own fault for not doing more research into the area. Oh, Smurf, well, it's impossible to find that type of information. Really? Is it? Let's do a little research ourselves real quick before we get into how it is the Money Match Gaming is able to provide for these type of events and stuff like that today. But let's do a little research ourselves and see if we can, potentially find anything that would tell us about NFTs and their actual utility. So let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Here we are on my handy dandy laptop, and I've just popped open a website. This first website, I'll just stay on this first one first. This first website might have to take some research to do to find this one, but this is called playtoearn.net and then I'm in the blockchain games section. They kind of just put blockchain games on it. But all of these games on this list, not every single one, but the vast majority, and you can see the breakdown from this column right here, involve NFTs. Oh my goodness. In fact, if I wanted to, I could just push yes to NFT, and we're going to get an entire list of all blockchain games that actually utilize NFTs, dispelling the myth that NFTs have no utility outside of a JPEG, because every single game on stream right here, on this screen, utilizes an NFT. You can see a lot of these are in development. They're early stage, but there's a bunch of them that actually utilize NFTs. Some of them are live, like World Wide Web. I can show you World Wide Web is a really cool one. It's free to play. You can just jump right in there. It's like a pixelated metaverse. It's really cool. Just jump in there. I'd suggest checking it out if you haven't already, especially if you're into Web3 stuff. That's probably the coolest one that we would all like to see expand. Other than things like, Decentraland, which, costs money if you want to have land and stuff. But otherwise, that's free to jump into as well. When you're hearing about Decentraland, you can just jump in there and learn about the stuff. But these are all use cases for NFTs. What? Decentraland is? Yes, NFTs. I'm going to stop scrolling down this list at this point because I think my case is pretty much made. Revomon, another one. NFTs. These are all NFTs. Revomon is actually made by the people that created, it was a 3D version of Pokemon some years ago. And so they made Pokemon VR. And if you look, you can look that up. Hold up. Let's just do a Google search because we have brains here. We like to research things with our brains. Pokemon VR has evolved on side quests. So Pokemon VR was a thing all the way up until 2020 when it was shut down by Pokemon themselves. So they had to shut it down as this is a good thing. But now Pokemon VR is, as you can see with this one video, Pokemon VR, Revomon is free, classic, fun. So let's push this video just for a second, just so you guys can see it. This guy's playing Revomon.
How cool is this, dude? Play all the game via side.
Oh yeah, side quest. Install that thing if you got 3D stuff, and this is how people are actually utilizing Revomon. Now, I know your favorite YouTuber, if you even make it to this video, is probably not going to give you this information. They're probably not going to tell you things like, wow, NFTs actually have more utility than what most people assume. They actually can be used for gaming or for smart contracts or for access to a certain Discord server or as a diploma or for, whatever reason, because you need a brain to actually create some utility for that NFT. Otherwise, you're probably going to be lazy about it and just go, yeah, it's a JPEG, profile picture version. Go ahead, enjoy that. That's fine if that's what you want. But if you're making an argument that, oh, I'll get into it. This is what I hear too often as an argument. I'll get into it or look into it more once there's some actual utility behind them. There is actual utility behind them. What, you're gonna wait for that big YouTuber to with all their YouTube money to get in with millions of dollars, and then you're gonna get in after they put all the money in? That's a waste of time. You need to actually do your own research sometime. And let's just go a step farther. What utility do NFTs have? If I actually type this into Google, what would Google tell me? An NFT assigns a use of the digital asset outside of owning a piece of artwork. A utility NFT can be where someone receives a physical piece of art that matches the NFT they purchased. It could be unique access to an event, exclusive in-person memberships, or future use in a digital world. Think within a game. So if you actually did any type of research at all on NFT use cases, you could find this at the very top of Google. And this is a decent explanation. It's a decent explanation, and it's factual. So just to make that point, I'm about to go on and play an NFT-based game in a moment here. God's Unchained, for all those that know and all those that are watching this. And I'm going on about this so much because, yes, I'm streaming to multiple places right now, but I'm probably going to clip this early portion of stream and make this into a video and have my rant live on there in the video. But Money Match Gaming, today we're also doing a giveaway with this stream. So we're also doing a giveaway today, and it's for 0.001 ETH. Why 0.001 ETH, Smurf? Why not more of you big balling? Well, we're not really big balling. We've always been small pockets. I always say that, we small pockets out here. But the purpose of the 0.001 ETH, because it's enough Ethereum for you to be able to buy a card on God's Unchained if you wanted to purchase a card for your deck. So you can get free cards in God's Unchained by just playing the game and leveling up and stuff. They actually, it's a play to earn. It's free to start, play to earn type of game in that sense. We have a Money Match Gaming player who started for free and has earned hundreds of dollars, probably over $1,000 at this point, from playing God's Unchained. So there's a actual use case. We got some, I taught him the game. He's way better than me at the game now. So happy to see that type of stuff. That's the type of stuff that we usher here at Money Match Gaming instead of just spreading hate around. We actually try to educate people in ways that can help them, especially if they like gaming. Let's go back over to my handy dandy laptop. So I popped open this website here, marketplace.immutable.com, and this is the same Immutable X. Let me see if I type this in. And I bet if I scroll down, Immutable X and GameStop. GameStop forms partnership with Immutable X. This is the place that they just formed this partnership with, and so this is a decentralized, or not as decentralized. I think it's more centralized, but it's a a marketplace for NFTs on the blockchain. It might be more. I don't know how they're really working it on the back end. And this is also a carbon neutral one. So this is a scaling solution to Ethereum's gas issues. So the next thing somebody might complain about is carbon emissions and this and that. Well, this is carbon neutral, and it started off as carbon neutral. So its footprint, as far as a carbon footprint, is better than most country or companies that exist in the world, or most projects in general, especially since they started off as carbon neutral. How are you going to combat that? Go ahead and make your excuses, though. I'm sure there's naysayers that want to make excuses. But this is a carbon neutral solution to Ethereum and their gas prices and stuff like that. And so also over here, when you're doing transactions, the transactions are free fitty. Yes, free fitty transactions, and we love that. But with 0.001 Ethereum, I'm going to change the listing currency to ETH. And then I'm going to make this low to high. And you see there's a bunch of cards over here that don't cost very much at all. The other cards that I was just showing, those were only like 50 cents or something like that anyways. But a lot of these cards on this platform are like, 10 cents, 25 cents. And you're used to seeing that maybe if you were like an actual card collector of Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that, and you like go to a card shop, and like not every card is hundreds of dollars. Some of the cards are just 25 cents if you actually just want that card, or that Pokemon has those little leaf cards and water cards or whatever the heck. A lot of those are really cheap. You really just want them. You can buy a stack of them. And so you can do the exact same thing over here on God's Unchained. This is the first blockchain NFT game that was made specifically with esports in mind. It is one of the first out on the market. I found this originally in like 2018. The game wasn't launched at the time, but we've been following it until it started. And was it like late 2019? I was like, the game is it's ready and stuff. We can actually get playing and stuff. And I was a little late, but start playing the game, and that much more, a little bit more in 2020 and in 2021, and it's just a fun game. I really enjoyed this game. So this is God's Unchained. This is the marketplace for God's Unchained. It's on Immutable X. There's a third-party marketplace called Token Trove. But yeah, this is why we're giving away that 0.001, because you can still buy a bunch of, and I just saw this card used against me pretty well the other day. But you can still, and this one, actually, that was used against me too pretty well. But you can still get a bunch of cards on this platform with 0.001 ETH, which is why we're doing the 0.001 ETH, because and it's not like it's a small amount of money anyways. I don't know how much money that is exactly. I sent some Ethereum over a long time ago and was like, we're gonna give this all away. I'm gonna buy a few cards, but then I'm gonna give the majority of it away. So 0.001 is $2. Actually, I'm giving away $2 every time. That's pretty nice. I think that's nice. Like, I've been doing this like almost every stream. Cool. All right. So what did I want to cover next? The next thing that I wanted to cover before we wrap this video up, because again, this is gonna be a video clip, and then I'll also do a live stream. I might just like push the end stream button to make it like a really simple edit, and then click it again. But the next thing that I wanted to cover was how it is the Money Match Gaming is able to fund this stuff. Now, a few ways that we fund things a few different ways. Most of them are blockchain related. So one website that we use is called Hive, the Hive blockchain, which I can pop up on stream very briefly. The next one is Dlive.tv, which is a streaming platform where you're immediately monetized. So you're monetized from day one on Dlive, unlike on Twitch or many other platforms where you have to become partner or affiliate or whatever the heck, and then they take a certain percentage. Dlive gives you the vast majority, something like 80 or 70 something percent of like whatever your donations and stuff like that are. And then there's also other elements to it to help boost up how much you're earning on the platform. But here, let me go back over here. This is Hive. This is a social media platform where you actually earn cryptocurrency for making social media posts. You can just talk like we made our initial money over here and our start in blockchain, actually, because I was really skeptical at first and I didn't know I'm broke, and didn't have any money. So, decided to just post social media posts, talk about games. And we just talked about games and social media and stuff like that, my experience in marketing, whatever I wanted. I played some ukulele. I'm a ukulele player, and played some uk. And we just made money. We made cryptocurrency, and we took that and we invested into other cryptocurrencies. And now we have enough to be doing these giveaways to you guys every day, or as much as we want, honestly. And all this came from just social media posts. And this is free to get started and just start, making posts. And most of the time, for new users, there's even a section called introduce yourself, or you can use the hashtag introduce yourself when you make a post and actually introduce yourself to the platform. And people love to give money, and it's called upvotes. So they're not actually spending money to give you that money. Blockchain be funny like that. But people love to reward new users and welcome them into the community here on Hive. So this is one way. The next one is Dlive.tv. I'm just going to use this exact same window. Similar situation where partners on Dlive.tv do love to reach out to new streamers. The longer that you stream, if it's your first stream, I would suggest streaming for a few hours, because in the partner server on Dlive, we do get a notification when new streamers hit the platform, and we try to find them and give them donations and stuff like that. But sometimes people just disappear too quickly. They're like, oh, it's a 20-minute stream. Like, everybody can't find you in 20 minutes. That's not how streaming really works. But this is a wonderful platform where you're monetized from day one. You earn these lemons over here. I'm going to give this guy a lemon. Boom, there he goes. And we'll give him a sub because he's playing Star Wars, and I like Star Wars games. But you earn those lemons. Now, there's another feature to this website that's currently, they're working on it. They keep changing it every 6 months to a year or so. They change it. But it's the chest. And normally you can just come over here. When it first started, you could just farm the chest. You could just watch somebody stream and just click on the chest every few minutes, and it would just give you the lemons. And then they adjusted it. And so that the streamer had to open the chest, and after viewers just watch your stream, lemons accumulate in the chest, and then the streamer just opens the chest and it gives it to the viewers. So now they're adjusting it again, and so that's why you don't see it on the website right now, but that's how we gained these 12,000 lemons, as well as people donating to us, but that's mostly how we gained those 12,000 lemons. And yeah, that's one of the ways that you can earn here. So it's very similar to bits on Twitch, something people should be pretty familiar with if you're used to streaming. But this is a wonderful website where you're monetized day one in that sense. Even you can't just donate to people. You could donate like normal cash, but you can't donate bits and stuff to people like that on Twitch day one. But you can on Dlive. The next portion of Dlive that makes it so special is the staking feature. So if you're into cryptocurrency, you have some BitTorrent token, or maybe you didn't have BitTorrent token, but now I'm saying it, and you're like, I don't want to research that. BitTorrent, the website, the peer-to-peer, torrenting website, has its own token. It's really big in blockchain. This is their first streaming website, Dlive.tv, or they're partnered with it. And you can stake those BitTorrent tokens over here. And if you're anybody who's just staking those tokens, you can earn 2%. And if you're a partnered streamer, you can earn 22%. And so actually partners earn both of these together. So you earn 22% and the 2%. So it's at least 24% APR today, which is better than any bank account, any certificate of deposit. There's like nothing in legacy finance that's going to give you percentages like this actually. Wild, right? All right, but this is how we're earning, because then you can take that and you can compound it. You can, which is the practice of taking your earnings and reinvesting them to earn with your earnings. I usually read that off as like little script thing that I do during these streams, but I'm not going to do it today because we got so much to cover. Let's go into the next portion. All right, so other than Hive and Dlive.tv, which are totally free, and then the game that we're about to be playing, another totally free NFT game that we can earn money from. So you earn cards and you can earn this token, God's token. We've earned some God's token. You can also earn cards and you can sell those cards in the market because people obviously need cards to better their decks. So other than those 3 free options, and we have other games we like to play too, but only so much time today, right? There is Drip, the drip.network, drip community. So this is what we call a farm, or not a farm. This is actually not a farm, but this is we call it a DApp, decentralized application. So Drip is a DApp, and that's why I have DApp radar up here actually. Drip is a DApp, and if I were to check out Binance Smart Chain and see all the DApps on Binance Smart Chain, where's Drip at? Drip is at number 3 on Binance Smart Chain today. Top 3 DApps on Binance Smart Chain. That's pretty hard to accomplish, and it's been there for a while. It's just slowly been creeping up, and that's why Money Match Gaming is using it to reward our team players and our content creators here at Money Match Gaming, because it's a passive income earning platform. I know it says high risk there, but it's been good. And when you look at the chart for this thing, it's just been going up and to the right for the longevity of this project. So what is Drip specifically? And you can see the price of Drip today. When Money Match Gaming got into Drip in November, we started on November 1st. I got a donation from a friend of mine who said he believed in Money Match Gaming and how I was trying to lead the company, how I was rewarding people, the type of giveaways and events that we do for free. He's like, here's $500. I want to see you do your crypto stuff with it. I don't want it back. I just want, within a year, I don't want to see it still be $500. Do your thing. And at the time, Drip was $15. It's now $104. I saw that coming though, I was talking about it on stream a lot to people. I was like, yo, not financial advice, but like this is about to pop. So now it's up to $104. And what is Drip specifically? My goodness, my dog is going to be going off in the background a little bit. The Drip Network's faucet is a low-risk, high-reward, so it's exact opposite of what they said on DApp Radar. Always like to say that part is a little subjective, but it's a low-risk, high-reward contract that operates similarly to a high-yield certificate of deposit, paying out 1% daily return on investment up to 365%. And so if you, on day one, if you deposit 100 Drip tokens, we're going to do simple math. If you deposit 100 Drip tokens on day one, on day two, you'll find that in the available column over here, you will have one full Drip token, aka at today's rate, $104 in one day. But you would have had to have, was it like $10,000 to do that? So we had $500 initially, and then we actually got another $100 donation from a friend of ours and commentator, TT1. And but today that is worth over $7,000. So here's the money that they gave us, more than that money that they gave us as the donations, and then there's an extra $7,000 right there. And then on top of that, and we can claim this $66 today. And so like within by the end of this week, if I were to just claim, we would have all the money that they donated to us again. That's maybe 2 weeks at this point. But yeah, pretty obvious. It's a good thing we got going here. Most days we're earning, I don't know, somewhere in the $78 to $90 something range, and close to over $100 per day with the platforms that we use in general, with the gaming and this and that. And we don't really get Twitch subs every day or Dlive subs every day. That doesn't happen for us. I could show you the charts. I actually just tweeted it out the other day, or somebody was like, "Oh, I bet you make a bunch from Twitch and stuff like that from the free events." Then I'm like, "No, don't nobody be giving us money. What the fuck? That just don't happen." You thought? All right, so I rehydrated that or compounded it. And again, what is compounding? Compounding meaning in finance. Compounding is the ability of an asset to generate earnings, which are then reinvested or remain invested with the goal of generating their own earnings. Mouthful. In other words, compounding refers to generating earnings from previous earnings. Your investment's net now worth $10,000 or $11,000. And we actually have something similar to that happening on screen, especially if you've been following us for a while and been watching it happen live. All right. Next up. What did I want to do next? Cool. So I just added that back in there, and you can see it's already earned 2 cents, 4 cents now since I put it back around. And it looks like the drip price is also probably moving up a little bit. Nope, actually it went down a little bit, but yeah, we earned that money. Cool. Oh yeah. Sometimes we have like a little balance over here, and I often like to show people like, what could we do with this balance? What do we do with that balance when we have it? Actually, let's go over to exchange.pancakeswap, because I think I made it BNB. I probably made it BNB. Yep. All right, so I have this BNB sitting right here, right? And what have we been doing with that balance when we have money sitting there? Because that BNB is worth probably like $50 or so. Let's go check it out. Let's go see. Yeah, $59. And now on Binance Smart Chain, you always want to leave a few dollars left over so that you have money for transactions and stuff like that. Never do it all. But what do we do with that money? One of the things we like to do with it is you can do it on PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap has its own farm section in the earn farms and pools. But we like the animal.farm. This is from the same developers as Drip. And so we believe that they will continue to do well with their tokenomic structure and everything like that. And so we took what was previously around $1,000 or so, and the drip price has tanked since I've been saying it's $1,000 a little bit. Not to say tanked, but it went down quite a bit. But it was like about $1,000 just sitting there. And instead of just having it sit there stagnant, we started taking that money and utilizing it. And so actually, when you see the pig pin here, we didn't buy any pigs tokens. So this 280 some dollars is all earned money. We earn that money from staking in this contract and stuff, or in these farms. And so we took that $1,000, was just sitting there, and we put it over here. And now it's earning us, by the end of the day, it'll probably be around $8 or something like that we'll be earning daily from this. And then you can see the other pools that we have as well. The Dogs BUSD pool with us, which is just $100, and it's earning us probably about 90 cents a day, because this is 2 days worth. And then this one is a $300, and this is earning us about $90 worth. But this is just to show that not only did we have that 7,000 whatever the heck amount of dollars there, we also pulled over $1,000 from that contract already. So actually, because 5 days out of the week we recompound it, and then 2 days we claim, and those claimings are that $1,000 that you see right here. So again, more money than we were donated to do this, and then we're also earning money daily. That's how you smartly, I'm like, is that even the word, smartly? Efficiently manage your funds as a small streamer. And keep that stuff rolling over, so that days even when you don't stream or what have you, you're earning something for your community. Because for us, it's important to be able to provide for our community. So I can always go here, push this harvest button. It's gonna push that down to 0. And then what do I do with the pigs token? Now I could have been selling the pigs token the entire time, but just 3 days ago, pigs token was around $258. I imagined it was gonna go up. I think it can go back up to around $1,000. So we have not been selling it. Instead, we've been putting it over here in the pig pen, which is another section of this DApp, similar to a pool, like the pool section. So you can stake single assets over here. Oh, grass simula. So yeah, you can stake single assets over here, and if I uncheck this, you can see all the different single assets, okay, cryptocurrencies that you can stake, and their APRs. So a lot of these are pretty high APRs. Again, this is much higher than anything you're going to see in traditional finance, legacy finance. But we need to go to the pig pen. So we're going to take that $6 we earn. So this will push this up to 287 or some dollars, and we're going to stake it in here. And eventually, we'll be doing one of these videos, and this will be over $300 staked in here, and we'll still have around $1,000 worth of drip as liquid assets, and we'll have more in other pools and stuff like that. We're just going to keep building and doubling over, and our drip on the drip network is going to keep building up, and the games that we play are going to keep earning us money, and the blog posts that we play are going to keep earning us money, and the live streaming that we do is going to keep earning us money. And all of a sudden we're making a lot more than most small streamers that are taking 1 or 2 subs every however often. Even the people that get 20 subs a month or something like that, we're making more than you. And that's no shots. It's just you got to be able to manage stuff correctly. And so it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, but we kind of know what we're doing. We're doing pretty well at it. Yeah, hopefully that has been informational, entertaining, and the slightest. It's your boy MMG Smurf here. I'm gonna be rolling this thing out. I think I'm gonna push the wait button. Just gonna put the flag up. I'm gonna roll this video out just so it's an easy YouTube edit for me. See you guys in the next one. We try to make these daily. We out.